Shalom Israel, this is Sister Kana, and I'm out and about and I'm shopping around looking for different places that sell tents and things that you will need like when you go out into the wilderness and stuff like that. So I wanted to give you an idea of certain things that you can buy. Now if you go to my blog spot at the Tabernacle blogspot.com, I put up different pictures that you can see different types of tents you can buy. So I'm now at the locations where you can actually buy some of the tents, and so you can get the prices on how much they are. But you know, I'm really doing these videos just to like let people know how, you know, it's not that hard for us to get adjusted, and you know, like once you've been out and you know the location and where to buy things. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys this information, so just enjoy. Okay, so again, go to the blogspot.com, and then you can get the different pictures. You can actually see the pictures. And if you go to and then, you know, now like in this video, I'll give you some prices and just some other things that you can buy, and just so you can see that we don't necessarily, the Most High said that we will have everything we need. So you know, it just shows you that you can really, you know, we can do this, Israel, and there's nothing to really be afraid or hesitant about. And that it's time for us to start preparing. Okay, different tent places that you can buy different types of tents, and so that I can give you an idea like cost and how much it will cost when you have to buy a tent. There's so many different kinds, and when you go to the Tabernacle, my Tabernacle blog spot, you can see the different type of tents. And then I can also start giving you the prices of the tents and stuff like that, just so people can start preparing on what it's going to take you to have to start camping out and learning how to adjust and live within the wilderness. So I'll give you some pictures and prices, but I'll say shalom.
Okay, so first this is a picture of the first tent, and it's a cotton fabric tent, but it's doubled cotton and has the poles. And see, this is about the length of it. Maybe it's about 8 by 12 or something like that. So that's the length of it that they're holding up. And you buy the poles separately, which you have the steel poles made that you see in the pictures, and it ranges from $300 to $350, and I'll give everything in the dollar amount, so make it easier. So that's the first tent. It's a cloth tent. It's a double cloth. It's pretty durable, you know, and convenient type tent. And so they you know, they just have the fabric, and you would go and have those steel poles made and sorted together. Okay, so that price, and here's the picture again, and you can see the poles and the design, and that part was just the back part, but then you have the top part, which would be the ceiling on top of it. So $300 to $350 for that type tent. Okay, so the next tent is the white tents, and that's basically called the UN type tents, UN. And this is a 4 by 6. The picture that you're seeing now is 4 by 6, and basically that will be about $200. And I'll give you another clear picture of it. This is a bigger picture, so this is much more expensive. I don't have the exact price for this one, but the one that I showed you is $200, and it's the UN tent. And this is what it looks like rolled up, and it's a plastic fabric. It's good for the summer, spring, but when it gets winter, you probably want to line it with something more sturdier, which is something that you can do, and you just add a heavier material and it should help. And so this would, with the poles included, would be about $200. Okay, and it's a very, you know, good tent, something good to start with, you know. And I'll show you the picture again. This is not the size. The $200 is a 4 by 6, but this is what the tent will look like. Okay, next we're at the area where you will get the Bedouin Shah hair tents, which is the goat hair, and it is more expensive for these tents. They range from $700 to about $1,200. and it just depends on the size. Like this one is a 2-hole, and I think it may be about 8 by 12, I think, but I'm not sure exactly. But it gives, I just go by the 2 holes, the 2 openings, like you'll have for your area to sleep and one area where you may cook. And this is another one where you have the more white is the dominant of the fabric, and you can do that. You can change, have it white or more black, it's up to you. But you can have the light inside, and this is a bigger one, and this will range into more like the $1,200 one, but it's huge. It has the 3 big openings, and you can have different rooms. It's for people who have a big family or who just need a lot of space. Now this is a picture of something more elaborate that you can have. Very nice. This is what you can do on the inside. You can make the curtains, and you can buy things and make it really feel like a living room setting, and it could be very nice how you decorate it on the inside. But again, basically this is the largest size. It runs about $1,200, and you can see you can buy rugs, you can buy lights, and all that kind of stuff. And this back just showing you the type of fabric it is. It's the goat's hair shard tent fabric, and that's the more whiter of the material, and you just kind of purchase it and they'll sew it together for you and put it together on your size. Again, it ranges from $700 to $1,200. It's very sturdy. It goes to winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know, any kind of weather, rain, this stuff is durable, and this is what they used in the ancient times with our forefathers. The goat's hair tent, this is what they used. These are the sticks that will come with it. Now they're different from the steel sticks that you see pole, but they say that these sticks are better. I don't know how. I would think the steel sticks, but if you're moving around a lot, which we would move around a lot, and because like our forefathers did, even when we had the tabernacle, this shard material we will always also use for the tabernacle when you have the 4 layers, because the tabernacle is going to have 4 layers. So just to put that out there, that this also, I'm going to purchase it for the tabernacle as well, and so that this is what we need. Also, I want to go into the canvas type tent. This is a $200 tent. It's for the summer basically, and I personally have this tent because I purchased it and I used it mainly for my kitchen area for cooking. So, and it's very durable. It was like a 4x6 again, and it was for like $200. Also, you know, I wanted to give you some information about, there were tents, there were camps that you could also camp out at. But the reason why I don't really speak a lot about the camps is because you would spend money, and the money that you would spend you can use on purchasing your own tent, and that I recommend more than anything. But I wanted to give you a view. This is an aerial view of what the camp looks like from afar, and you can see they have the big bedouin tents, and you know, they use for guests and people who come to camp, and they're more stable, so they don't pick them up and move. They're like really stable, and they're about 4x6 or 4x4, and they got beds put inside, twin or full-size beds, or even queen-size beds with a table, and that takes up most of the space of the room. And you can see it's very comfortable. I mean, you can really just have an apartment. And I just really wanted to show you these kind of pictures so you can get an idea of what it's like to be out in a camp setting, out in the wilderness, and yet have a place to sleep, a place to cook, you know, a dining area, all these things. And when you go to some of the camps, like this one, it's huge for a lot of people, but you can make it where it's very comfortable to sit. And this is a area view of what the camps look like. They makeshift, and they are sturdy, and they stay, so you don't pack them up and leave. But I just wanted to give this information and some prices so people can get an idea. I'll also do another video on cooking things and how to cook, which I kind of was given that information. But I just want to assure our brothers and sisters, anyone who's feeling any apprehensive, you know, that the Most High said that He was going to take care of us, and that we will have everything that we would need. We will be in peace, actually, while everything else will be going on with the rest of the world. We will be in peace. So I just want to give you some ideas of how it is, because sometimes people just need to see things, you know. But the Most High word is true more than anything, and just have faith. Trust Him, you know, be praying and fasting, brothers and sisters, and just stay mindful and hopeful how much the Most High loves us, and His word is true. And I'm really excited about this. As you can see, like, I'm always excited about to do these videos, because I just, you know, he's so awesome, and I'm so glad to see that how the prophecies are coming to pass, and everything that the Most High said he would do, he is doing. So just be assured and be at peace, sisters and brothers, as you know that you have to come out, and don't be hesitant on doing it, because the Most High, he's going to take care of us, and he said he would. And I know he has taken care of me. He's provided for me. He does everything for me, you know, and he does everything for me. I'm not even able to buy anything or do anything without him. And so I just wanted to show you that how much he says is true. You know, he said he will provide for us, and I've been able to provide. I'm able to now start purchasing material for the tabernacle by myself, and I have no problems with it. I'm so thankful and honored to be doing this. So I just say, I'm praying for you all. I'm praying that you you know, coming out of Babylon, and, you know, being obedient to the Most High's word, and not to worry. So I'll say all glory and praise to AHAYAH, Bahashem, Yashayah, and Shalom.